Christmas to one and to all. Hopefully you're having a good day today. Hopefully you got everything you wanted on that Christmas list of yours. And if you didn't, well, it's always next year. We're going to be playing TellTale Batman episode number 3. I've been waiting for this for a while. So here we are. New World Order. I'd like to give a shout out to Dark Dad 99 who has made this gaming session possible. He was the one that purchased and gifted this game to me. And so we're wishing him and his family a very Merry Christmas. And if he's not on the stream live right now, I'm sure he'll catch it on the replay. We will be recording and posting this to our YouTube. All you need to do is go over to YouTube and look up Drama Free Gaming or type in my gamer tag Endtime. That's XENDXTIMEX. And you will find there not only episode 3, which we're about to go live on right now, but episodes 1 and 2 as well. We've been having a lot of fun playing this, so without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Again, this is live. That means if you catch anything on the stream, any background noise, if you see people dash across behind me, it's all right, it's all good, it's Christmas. And have a good time.
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two. Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises.
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that the hard way.
They're waiting for you in hell!
Then it just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence.
Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower?
But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Let's get out of here.
She got me on that one.
Keep on doing what you're doing, and the rest of Gotham will start to see you like I do.
A hero.
So sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. We need a new moderator. You there? Yes! You! Thank you for volunteering.
My downtrodden brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham.
The birth of Two-Face. It's just interesting how they switched it up. But it's been interesting. Cobblepot being friends and growing up with Bruce. Two-Face. Getting his Two-Face the way he does right here.
Mayor Dent. You know, I always assumed Harvey would win, but not like this.
Won by default. He's probably pissed he didn't get his landslide fair and square.
Hey, Harvey's going to be okay.
You don't know that. I keep wondering. Why did you do it? Harvey needed you. Why save me? Harvey's your best friend. I'm nothing to you.
I don't owe you an explanation.
You owe Harvey one.
No, I don't.
I don't think I can do this.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to see what... I just can't, okay? I have to go. I'm sorry.
Harvey needs you right now. Do it for him.
I'm sorry, Bruce. I wish I could, but
You can.
it's my fault he's in there. I don't have anything to say to him that would make this better. Please, Bruce. Don't tell him I was here. I don't think he'd understand.
Gotham is still reeling after last week's mayoral debate. With the drugging and subsequent murder of Mayor Hamilton Hill, Harvey Dent was left running unopposed. After a rather lackluster election, Mayor Dent was sworn in from his hospital bed. Word is he's still recovering from major injuries
Bruce.
sustained at the event.
Hey, Harvey. Looking good.
Ah, jeez. Doesn't your charm have an off button?
Not that I found, no.
I haven't actually seen it yet. You've had me wrapped up this whole time. Numbed beyond belief. Maybe it's not that bad. I mean, my family, we heal quick. You'll be fine.
Hey, I'm sure it'll heal up nicely. You'll have some scarring, but it won't be that bad.
Optimism, right? Scars are cool. Rugged. Manly.
Not this one.
Exactly.
Oh, what have you got there?
I brought you some flowers. Though I see I'm not the first.
Yeah, well, my mother and my secretary. Every sick boy's dream. One woman I thought would visit, or at least call, hasn't. Selena's been a no-show. I thought she'd at least come by to congratulate me, if nothing else. Guess we weren't as close as I thought. Guess I can't blame her. The way I look now.
She was here.
What? When?
I met her coming in. She said she had to go.
This guy's such a sap.
Thanks for letting me know. I am glad you're here, though. God, it's been infuriating. Just sitting here and having nothing but time to think about what happened. I wish I could make myself turn it off completely. Watching footage of the debate over and over. Look at me, preaching it. What a great guy you are, while I go and get my face bashed in. It's easy. Every news station is showing it. Just regurgitating the same old sound bites.
Don't do this to yourself. There's nothing you can do to change what happened. Replaying that moment will only drive you crazy.
Yeah, I know that. But here I am.
Trust me. You need to stop.
I was helpless, Bruce. Helpless. Couldn't do anything. Penguin would have just beaten me to death right there in front of everyone. He wanted to. Hey, thanks. What they did to Hill, to the moderator, I have to live with that. But you heard them up there. The Penguin and that maniac on screen. This isn't over. I need to stay ahead of them. They're trying to cause discord. That stunt at the debate was just the first step.
Batman stopped them from killing you the other night, but they will try again.
I won't hide from them, Bruce. The Tonight speech, they'll know where I stand.
Wait, tonight? I thought you were supposed to be recovering.
My assistant is on her way to pick me up. At the election, I was able to talk the hospital into releasing me early. Not that they're too happy about it. All the doctors keep telling me to take it easy. But how can I? Stay in the chair, Mr. Dent. Oh, don't overexert yourself, Mr. Dent.
Do what you need to do, Harvey. I know how important this election is to you.
Thanks. I'm glad to know that someone around here understands that. Come on, you do the same in my position. Which is why I won't even try to tell you to not look into those tapes. I know how much you loved your father, Bruce. I know that debate was hard on you, too. Finding out your dad drugged Esther Cobblepot, Hill admitting to having both of them killed. It's a lot to process. I'm sorry. Just because I keep reliving it doesn't mean you want to.
This just proves that I never really knew him. He was just hiding who he really was.
I'm sorry. I know you'll pull through this. Look, I realize what a terrible friend I've been to you. I was so focused on the campaign. I thought distancing myself from you was the only option. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Harvey. I appreciate that.
I'll make it up to you. What is that?
Batman symbol.
Coming from near the GCPD? That's one way to get the guy's attention.
And look, I should get going, Harv.
What, already? What else do you have to do? My assistant won't be here for another hour.
It's Alfred.
Is he okay?
Yeah. He just needs to talk to me.
Yeah, of course, go ahead. Tell the old man I said hi.
You rest up, Harv.
Thanks, Bruce.
The guy's gonna look vicious once he takes off them bandages. Welcome to the stream. This is End Time Drama Free Gaming, Episode 3, TellTale.
Unit 6 in pursuit of suspects westbound on 15th Street.
Is it the Children of Arkham? Can you confirm?
Negative. They're taking shots at us whenever we get close.
Understood. Stay on them. We'll think of something.
A little help would be nice.
Hang in there, all right?
Oh, they knew we'd be there, Jim. We don't have enough officers to deal with this.
Look, everyone's stretched thin. I'm doing what I can. I have to go.
That light has a bat on it, Jim.
You give me a number to call, I'll rethink my methods. I'm just glad it got your attention. I didn't have a lot of options. So, here we are.
Not a bad idea. I'm impressed.
I have good ones every now and then. I'd rather have you arrested than come to you for help. But the truth is, we're desperate. I'm calling a truce. Just for tonight.
Bring me up to speed.
Right. Renee Montoya, one of my officers.
The one who tried to shoot me.
I know, but hear me out. She's trying to clear her name after those animals manipulated her into killing Falcone. She's supposed to be on leave, but she got a tip on the Children of Arkham's chemical stash, went rogue. She's out there alone, and I can't spare anyone to back her up. I told her to wait, but this is personal. The Children of Arkham pumped her full of that junk.
I'll find her. We'll take down the Children of Arkham together.
That's what I like to hear. These Children of Arkham are everywhere all of a sudden. Where the hell they all come from? I never heard of them before. Then that debate.
You want answers? Ask Oswald Cobblepot.
Cobblepot? I'll bring him in for questioning.
Gordon, this is Schultz. Over.
Just threw
Gordon
in
here.
the bone.
We got a
Let's see
problem
what he
with the
does
mayor,
with
sir.
What happened? Is he okay?
I don't know. We lost him. He took off and left us behind.
Christ, one more crisis I can't deal with right now. We've got to keep both Montoya and Dent safe. Somehow.
I'm on it. You there?
Always.
Launch the drones. I need eyes on the city.
Lucius has made some upgrades. I'll let him explain.
Who are you talking to? You got a whole team or something?
A friend who can help us.
That friend got a name?
All right, patching you through to R&D in Wayne Enterprises.
Batman, so listen. The first model was only equipped for visual surveillance, but seeing how you use them at the Skyline, I thought you'd need an audio feed as well. The microphones are incredibly sensitive. They can pick up sounds from up to 500 yards. In some cases, you'll even be able to hear through walls, like X-ray peering.
Just what I needed. Thank you.
Being one step ahead of Batman is kind of my job.
Any idea where they might be?
Montoya's car was spotted crossing the bridge to Arkham Island. Could be where the handoff is happening.
What about Dent?
Probably headed to his acceptance speech. They just left the hospital and we lost sight of him.
Alright, so we're either gonna go back up this officer who shot at me before, or we're going over to Harvey Dent to escort him. We're actually listening on one or the other. See what's going on with it. Harvey Dent.
No, please, just leave it. It's not gonna get any better.
But you're bleeding.
Then let Gotham see it.
Is that?
No, I told you it's fine.
That car's been behind us since the hospital.
God, is this guy trying to drive us off the road? Oh, what the? Oh, damn it!
Barrels of this stuff to transfer. And not a big window to unload all of that. They said they wanted it done tonight, so it's gotta be done. You wanna argue with them? Be my guest. You just keep an eye out for that cop.
Nobody move! This is the police!
Get her!
Oh, wow. Harvey being run off the road, or an officer being ambushed. I think I'm gonna go to the officer, leave Harvey to his own devices.
Headed to the construction site. Send whatever men you can spare after Dent.
I'll round up what officers I can. Gonna have to head out there myself, too. I know this is risky, Batman. Just be careful.
Like always, you're talking to yourself.
Unit
Episode
6,
3.
requesting backup. Corner of 15th and Main. We got a major disturbance here. Several armed suspects on the loose.
Welcome to the channel. This is End Time Drama Free Gaming. It is what it says, and it says. If you're on the stream, say hi. Love and that follow.
I got this
Bad
one.
dude.
Batman, look out!
It's over. Drop the gun.
Look, I promise I'm not gonna shoot you, okay? I used to think you were a threat, but I was wrong. We both have much bigger problems right now. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? Those guys had me pinned down. If you hadn't shown up when you did,
It's okay. It's in the past. I forgive you.
Thank you. It means a lot coming from you. I don't know what I was thinking, coming out here alone.
Yeah, you
Nearly
weren't thinking.
blew
That's
it.
what happened.
I could be dead. Or you could be dead. And it'd be on me.
You're lucky I was here to clean up the mess you made. This was reckless.
You're one to talk. I don't need a lecture coming from you, Batman. I still don't understand how they knew I was coming.
Heads up. The cops just sent 3 black and whites to stop our guys going after Dent. From the chatter, sounds like Gordon's with them.
Someone's gotta help Gordon. They know he's coming. Go. I'll see what I can find here. I'm not giving up on this.
I don't think she'll be alive for too long if she keeps it up. I ain't saving her.
Alfred.
Are you all right?
Yeah, but they knew I was coming. They seemed to be getting info on the GCPD's whereabouts. Not sure how. I need an update on Harvey.
Bringing it up now.
Deborah, get down!
Mr. Dent, what did you do to him?
I said get back in the car! There's more of them coming!
Put down your weapon! There's too many of them! Everybody take cover!
You'd better get down there.
On my way.
go in there like blazing everybody.
Self-defense, he says. New mayor's pretty tough, turns out. Killed one of those guys attacking him with his bare hands.
Dent did that?
Guess the fella's lucky Dent got to him before you did, huh?
You have something to say, then say it.
We all know how you operate. You like to see them hurt, don't you? They're not dead, but they wish they were. At least this one died quick.
We got our asses handed to us.
They knew you were coming.
How? We've been using a secure channel. You saying we got a leak? Gordon to command. Anyone there?
Command here. What is it, Gordon?
Turn that off.
What?
It's been compromised. The children of Arkham are listening in on the GCPD's communications.
Gordon, command! Do you copy?
I'm gonna look into this. I'll let you know what I find.
Batman always has a gadget or something to figure something out.
Bruce?
The GCPD's been compromised. The children of Arkham were listening the whole time.
How?
That's what I'm going to find out. Alfred, I'm sending over evidence of some kind of encrypted communication signal.
It's coming up on my screen now, but I'm afraid it looks like a bunch of gibberish to me.
I need to go to Wayne Tower and look into this. Get me Lucius on the line.
Yes, right away. If the public finds out the police aren't able to communicate...
I'm not sure of anything right now, but Lucius will have answers. I have a feeling we've only seen the tip of the iceberg.
Hopefully it doesn't sink us, sir. I have Lucius on the line now.
Bruce, are you there? I'm looking at this data Alfred sent me. It's messy.
I have to know what the children of Arkham are doing. How fast can you decrypt?
It's a tough one, but I should have it cracked soon if you can meet me at Wayne Tower.
Already on my way.
Wayne Tower, 7:29 a.m. Some people looking all smug. What's going on? These guys are probably down with Cobblepot.
Almost there, Lucius.
I'll meet you down in the lab. Some aspects of the Children of Arkham surveillance are worrying.
Great.
Bruce.
Chairwoman.
I didn't think you'd be here. I used to look to Thomas for guidance in hard times. Must seem silly. After everything that's happened. You know what they say about old habits.
To what do I owe the pleasure, Regina?
I'm sorry, I just needed to clear my head. Sort things out.
In my office?
I know it's irregular, but it's nice to have a reminder of the Waynes every once in a while. In all their glory. I've been called in for an emergency board meeting.
I wasn't told about it.
You weren't invited, Bruce. You are the topic of discussion for the board. They want to decide what your future at this company will be. Whether to dismiss you or not.
Here we go.
You have to understand, Bruce. This company is bigger than any one individual. We have to keep face. And after this scandal...
What my father... I'm not him, Regina. I would never compromise the lives of innocents for my own benefit.
I know that, Bruce. But you have to understand that what the public wants to hear isn't always what we want to hear. The whole city is watching to see what our next move is going to be.
Bruce, I've got something. You need to get down here. Now.
I worked with your parents for years, and neither of them gave any indication of foul play. How could you have ever known?
Bruce.
You're nothing like him, Bruce. We always build up the people closest to us. When they fall,
Then go tell that to the board.
What do you think I'm trying to do, Bruce? I'm not your enemy. You should remember that.
You should stop
Don't
chatting.
forget who your allies are, Mr. Wayne. I'll come find you after.
Yeah, you ain't doing me no favors.
I'll be right down, Lucius.
All this talk and politics, man, I couldn't do it. That's cool.
It's good to hear she's still in your corner.
Spying on my conversations again?
Hey, I'm looking out for you. There've been whispers that the board was going to take action against you. If you lose the company, Batman will take a massive hit too. I know the cave is well equipped, but all of this is owned and paid for by the company.
I don't need to worry about the board. I've got plenty of money. We'll make do.
Plenty now, but still not enough for all of this.
Right now, finding out how the children of Arkham are spying on the police is more important. What have you got?
It's Wayne Tech, Bruce. As you know, Wayne Enterprises is a telecommunications giant. If someone were to, say, build a backdoor into that tech...
You're telling me the children of Arkham hacked into the system?
So that's the thing.
Crazy.
Do you want the good news or the bad news? You're not gonna like it.
Just get on with it, Lucius. We don't have time for games.
Forgive me for trying to lighten the mood. The back door they're using. I was the one who built it.
You? What are you talking about?
When your mission as Batman started, you needed a way to monitor the city. Well, this is how. I piggybacked Batman's surveillance onto Wayne Enterprises' signal.
If the children of Arkham have access to the same system, does that mean they know my identity?
It looks like they've only accessed the GCPD so far. Not a lot of activity otherwise.
I'll have Alfred warn Gordon. The GCPD needs to get rid of their Wayne Tech devices.
Smart move. I've encrypted our access. I can fortify it, but it's gonna take longer to force them out of the system. The question remains, how did the children of Arkham find out about the back door in the first place? They shouldn't have been able to find it. Not unless they knew what they were looking for. Whoever broke in certainly knew how to cover their tracks.
We have a mole. There's no way they could have gained access without someone on the inside.
Only a handful of people at the highest level could possibly find out about the back door. I'm gonna keep working on this Children of Arkham business. See if there's a way to shut down their access entirely.
We'd better lock this stuff down, just in case.
Alright, let's look around the room and see what we find.
Tiffany's really taking after you. And Luke, stubborn as always.
I think of what Gotham has become, and I think of them. They give me all the reason I need to work with Batman. He's the only one that will truly protect them.
And he will, Lucius. Always.
It's a lot of faith in Batman.
Looks like another invaluable piece of Lucius Fox technology.
So if you're joining the stream for the first time, welcome. If you want to say hi in the chat, go for it. Time to time I'll look over. But I'm pretty locked into the game right now, as you can see. Episode 3 of Batman's TellTale.
Always wonder why you had a table that could hide itself. Guess it's coming in pretty handy now.
Trust me, it was much more paranoia than precaution.
Check out this Batman cowl. The drone, the sticky bomb. Actually, I should have looked at the
A new sticky bomb I developed. The signal is activated on the underside. Attach it wherever you need, then detonate it remotely with your gauntlet. Boom.
Nice.
Be careful. Those things pack a serious punch.
Ooh, what's this?
Something I'm still working on. Some new armament to assist you in the field. There's only so much you can do on your own. But it's not really ready yet.
It's like a drone with a couple of guns on it.
Thermal vision. You've been busy, haven't you, Lucius?
So making my way around the table. Like I said, this is End Time and you're in Drama Free Gaming. If you're in the chat, if you're watching on the stream, say hi. I'll say hi back to you. Merry Christmas to one and all. Hope you're having a good day.
Not sure I'll ever get the first one back from Selena.
Wonder if that's the only thing she stole.
That must be a 3D printer. I don't think there's anything else. Just went around the table looking at stuff. Let's hide the gadgets.
Looks like Regina's headed to my office. I should go.
And before you do... Here. Get that back to the Bat computer. It'll install the added security measures. You'll also have all the info I found on the Children of Arkham's activity within the system.
Thanks, Lucius.
I've always got your back, Batman. Now get out of here. Regina doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I wonder what Harvey Dent has gone on to do after beating that guy to a pulp. We're gonna find out here soon enough. Let's close that door.
Mr. Wayne. Bruce. Open up.
She don't sound like she in a good mood. I don't think she's gonna have good
I thought maybe you left.
Yeah, right.
Well, the board has voted.
And have they sent the chairwoman to wield the axe?
You're being asked to step down from your position as CEO.
I'm not surprised.
Effective immediately. At least until this whole mess gets cleaned up. We were out of options, I'm afraid.
Sure.
I get it. My name isn't great for business lately.
I'm sorry, Bruce.
It's not your fault.
I asked to slow all this down, but... the press release is going out as we speak. There will be a public event in the morning where you will formally announce your resignation. I'm sorry,
what
Bruce.
it is.
I tried to fight for you. The board believes this is the only logical course of action. I see where they're coming from.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face. They already had a candidate in mind. I thought it was... I was outvoted. Remember, he'd only be interim CEO. Just until this mess gets cleared up.
Sure.
And who would that be?
Oswald Cobblepot.
Bruce, old boy. Good to see you again.
Let's hug that old chap.
As you know, Oswald's parents were, well, victims of your father's actions. This company was built on the land he stole from the Cobblepot family.
Well, the board thought having me step in would be a good PR move.
What better way to show Gotham that Wayne Enterprises is committed to righting the wrongs of the past?
Happy to help any way I can. People aren't much behind the Wayne name now. And considering that your parents stole from mine, Cobblepot sits easier on the tongue. Don't be like that, Bruce. It's for the best.
The board has complete confidence in Mr. Cobblepot. As his resume goes into great detail, his endeavors in England have been quite successful. Besides, the company basically runs itself at this point. The CEO is mostly a figurehead. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Well, then I guess congratulations are in order. It's nice to know you'll be the one trapped in this tiny office all day.
Oh, I'm sure it's bigger than it looks.
I'm afraid we need you to leave the building immediately. We'll have your personal effects sent to you.
I'm telling you, I couldn't do it in real life. There's just no way.
Congratulations, Bruce. I couldn't be prouder of you. Alfred. Oh, how sweet. Graduation present. Surely we could let him take this along. Oh, Bruce. Clumsy, clumsy. No wonder you're not being trusted with nice things anymore.
I'll call someone in to clean that up. It'll only take a minute. Bruce! I need security in here, right now.
No, what was that
This is a disaster.
You've lost your bloody mind!
Bruce, stop this! Oh, for heaven's sake, calm down. What's gotten into you?
I just had to slug him one time. Just once.
Get him out of my office!
I'm so sorry, Mr. Cobblepot. I'll go fetch the medic.
That's very kind of you, Regina. Thank you.
Oh, man. That was good. Wasn't he just walking out on his own? Come on now.
Bruce! They're out of their minds. They can't do this to you.
This isn't over yet, Lucius.
The entrance.
I took care of it.
We can't let anyone find out what's down there, Bruce. There are ways they could get in. You know that.
Think you can keep an eye on things while I'm gone?
I don't know.
Lucius, I need to know there's someone I can trust on the inside.
I'm here for you, Bruce. I've always been here for you, not them. If I stay, I'll have to stop working on our side project. That means no new tech, no repairs if you need them. I could keep an eye on things for you. Let you know what they're up to. Feed you what information I can.
No, Lucius, I need you to stay here.
But...
You're the only ally I have in this building. It's important. I need you to be my eyes and ears.
All right, I can do that.
Keep Oswald out of R&D, and let me know if anything comes up.
Keep that drive safe.
That is nuts. So Cobblepot has found his way in.
Bruce Wayne will speak on the issue at a
Wayne
press event tomorrow morning, where we'll learn more about his decision to step down. More on that in a moment.
I still can't believe it.
Which part?
I wish life were easier for you, Bruce.
I don't know about Alfred sometimes.
It's just one thing after another.
He could be so
I don't know. Having it easy sounds a little boring.
Perhaps that's why you never take a vacation. Lieutenant Gordon, he said there's nothing to be done about Oswald Cobblepot. All his records are spotless. He needs proof to dig further.
Penguin's slippery, all right.
Yes, he is.
With the children of Arkham accessing Wayne Tech, I have to figure out what their next move is.
Let us check the Gotham feed. You're gonna have to wait. Too much for Batman. The JCPD task force intervened in an attempted attack on Major Harvey Dent after his car was run off the road by members of Children Arkham. Last night, a witness stated that Dent fatally struck one of the children of Arkham, although the JCPD refused to verify the account. Witnesses placed Batman on the scene, but only after the culprits escaped into the night. The GCPD has declined any comment on any affiliation they might have with the masked vigilante. Batman has stood for justice during his short time here in Gotham, but this recent attack has citizens worried. If Batman is unable to protect the city's leader, can he be expected to protect the public from the actions of the children of Arkham? How conveniently written. Batman and Catwoman. Friends or foes? As details following the mayoral debate continue to be released, one struck me as particularly odd. Batman was on the scene, but so was the mysterious Catwoman, the thief who broke into City Hall recently. Two were caught fighting atop City Hall after the break-in, and yet at the debate they appear to be working together. Are they partners or enemies? Batman's actions have been questionable at best and horrific at worst. There seems to be no end to how far Batman will stoop to enact his vigilante justice. Batman even went so far as to save his feline companion after she was cornered by members of the Children of Arkham. It must be good to be friends with the Bat. Perhaps Major Harvey Dent should have donated to Batman to ensure his own safety. Wow. Serious compound found in Gotham warehouse. GCPD's forensics department has released their findings from the warehouse in Gotham's East End, where they found several freight containers ransacked, residue from a massive explosion, and several bodies of assailants, as well as members of the GCPD. Forensic scientists' leading theory is that their chemical found at warehouse 133 was a similar drug to the one used at the mayoral debate. With the mayoral debate still under investigation, it's still too early to make any connection to the two crime scenes, a spokesman from the department stated. The origins of the compound remain unknown, but recent shipping logs from the warehouse indicate the chemical may have been developed by Ace Chemical in Gotham City. Next article, frustration and relief over mayoral election. Just amazing how they've captured the writing of the press in these articles, not knowing all the facts, but just coming to conclusions and pretending them as such. After Harvey Dent was elected to mayoral seat of Gotham following his now unopposed bid for the position, many citizens of Gotham expressed their support as well as their concerns over the new mayor. As Gothamites cited their relief at Dent's nomination. Quote, imagine if Gotham had stayed under the thumb of Hill. He was a cancer on this city. I'm glad he's gone. Harvey Dent can actually raise our city up to where it belongs, end quote. Quote, it's not fair, a former Hamilton Hill supporter replied. What kind of city are we? If we're willing to elect whoever happens to have a pulse. There wasn't even a second option. We don't know how many people actually voted for Dent. Now, not that it mattered in the end. Dent's poll numbers were well over 70% following the mayoral debate. And finally, I'm assuming, demand for Bruce Wayne's resignation. Following the recent allegations mounted against the late Thomas Wayne concerning his connections to mob boss Carmine Falcone and former Mayor Hill, citizens of Gotham have begun to ask for Bruce Wayne to resign as the CEO of Wayne Enterprises. Mission accomplished. While the deeds of Bruce Wayne have always been in support of Gotham and her people, the recent evidence against his father has only raised suspicion against Mr. Wayne and his company as a whole. No statement has been released from Mr. Wayne or his representatives, but unless action is taken against him, the city of Gotham will continue their demands for new blood within Wayne Enterprises. So So there you go. The story has unfolded, and the media has caught it and has spun it as best as possible. I don't really want to look at the codex. Bunch of files on a bunch of people, I'm sure. This to give you a peek. I'm just gonna leave that option. Honestly, I don't want to look into it. Let's check this drive out.
Bring up a searchable network of all possible electronic traffic related to Wayne Enterprises. If the children of Arkham are in our system, all of this is potentially accessible.
All of this?
Lucius was very thorough. It means that they could have eyes and ears into almost everything in Gotham. Just like Batman. They had access to the GCPD, we know that. The real question is, what else they'd be interested in. Filter for possible targets based on known Children of Arkham activity.
Couple of options, huh? Arkham Asylum.
Patients committed to Arkham going back 20 years.
A rather extensive list.
With my father's signature as the transferring doctor. Security footage.
These date back decades.
I've read the video at the debate. It's real. This is how they found their evidence. Something Hill did gave them access. At least now I know the truth.
That video was kind of messed up. If you want to know more about it, you need to see episode 2. You can catch it at YouTube and just look up Drama Free Gaming or my gamer tag at time, and you'll see that. At Judy's Records.
City Hall, record of Gotham mayors.
Hill had been in office for so long, it's hard to remember a time when he wasn't mayor.
Look at this. Theodore Cobblepot. Deceased 2 weeks before the election.
Deceased or killed?
No, Yes, I know it takes time, but...
Understatement of the century, considering I've got at least one of my guys in the ER.
Yes, just please let me know when it happens. The children of Arkham aren't going to wait on us.
I suppose I can understand the truth of that.
Harvey has no idea. It's impossible to tell if the children of Arkham have access to this, but if they do, any action he takes against them, they'll see coming.
Are you done here, sir?
No. Give me a minute.
Not yet.
I'm not in a rush to go warn Harvey Dent about anything. Personally, I don't like the guy.
Gotham Courthouse. All public records pass through this place. Oh, look at this. Oswald's public record. None of this is right.
His whole criminal history doesn't exist as far as the rest of the world is concerned.
This must be what the board saw.
Not a blemish in sight.
Man, people are so naive and quick to receive whatever is convenient for them and define it as truth.
Wonder if they've cleared out all the Wayne tech.
This is ridiculous, Gordon. Do you know how much all this equipment costs? We don't have the budget to replace it all.
It's a risk we've got to take, Commissioner. If the children of Arkham can hack into our systems, we're completely ineffective.
And you think going into situations completely blind is any better?
Considering the alternative, yes.
Sounds like they've got the situation under control.
Good. One less problem to deal with. I've seen enough. I have to go warn Harvey. Keep an eye on this, Alfred, and have Lucius look into it as well. We need to find a way to lock them out.
You know, it's
very good, sir.
This is another story. City Hall, 6:07 p.m.
Welcome back, Mr. Wayne. You can go on in. I'm back. Yes, that's right. The back door. I'll need a rental in the meantime.
Harvey? Back here, Bruce. Take a seat. I'll be right out. Oh, come on, not today. Stop. It has to stop.
You need some help back there?
No, I'm fine. Well, it's as good as it's gonna get. You know, Bruce, I've been looking forward to this my entire career. The day Harvey Dent takes his official portrait as mayor of Gotham. And he looks like this.
Only a face a mother would love. Look at that. Permanent grin.
I'm glad you survived the trip up here, Bruce. You want to tell me what's going on? I didn't keep you waiting that long, did I?
I just found out Wayne Tech is compromised. The children of Arkham are using it to track the GCPD. You could be next.
But Wayne Tech is everywhere. If they can hack into it...
That's why they have to be stopped.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Bruce. Damn it!
Dude, that's gross.
Those children of Arkham jumped me. God, it's only getting worse. It's out of control. I can't stop it.
Well, Harvey, you drew attention to yourself with that speech. You need to be more careful.
Careful is what got us into this mess. Harvey Dent does everything by the book, to the letter of the law. But that isn't working. Sure it is. He's turning things around. Barely. Slowly. I'd like to see you do better. Watch me. How are you gonna fix this mess? Simple. Easy. Curfews after dark.
Harvey, snap out of it.
We all need to snap out of it! Sorry about that, Bruce. I guess I got a little lost there. I'm probably not getting enough sleep these days.
Look, we're both under a lot of stress right now. We should be able to lean on
Play
each
it smooth, Wayne.
Stronger together, right?
It's the only way.
Mr. Dent? The photographer's ready for you.
Thank you, Deborah. I'll be right out.
Yeah, man, keep that mask on. You're bleeding all over the place.
Please, Bruce. Don't tell anyone about this. If anyone finds out or thinks I'm not fit to be mayor, it's all over. Everything I've worked for.
Your secret's safe with me, Harvey.
Yeah, keep him as a buddy.
Thanks, Bruce. I owe you. Again. Again and again. See you around, Bruce.
Kind of looks like the Terminator with that mask, right?
An interview with the Children of Arkham's leader. Wonder how Vicky managed to score that.
Because he's nosy.
Bruce?
Have you seen today's copy of the Gazette?
It just arrived a moment ago. It seems Miss Vale has been talking to some very interesting people. People the Batman would like to find. Do you think she would be willing to help you? She may be the only lead we have on the Children of Arkham's leader. Perhaps she could be persuaded to reveal her source.
Yeah, if she's been able to talk to their leader, then by extension, so can we.
You think she'd hand that information over to Bruce Wayne?
Unlikely. I stonewalled her at the GCPD after Falcone was shot.
But you did give her the files on Falcone in the first place.
Surely that would be enough leverage.
Even so, Vicky's not a fan of being told no, regardless of the circumstances.
Boy.
I can't afford to waste time with Vicky. Let's offer her a chat with Batman.
I agree.
Good idea, sir.
Can you scramble the line?
Right away.
Bill,
I saw your story in the Gazette this morning. I want to talk.
who is this?
A friend of Gotham.
Yeah, just a concerned citizen wishing to remain anonymous. Or do I now have Batman for a friend?
If you stand for Gotham, then yes.
I've been meaning to thank you. What you did at the debate.
I'm not sure I would have made it out of there otherwise. I'd say I owe you one.
Meet me at sundown. Cobblepot Park.
Deal.
Why a cop park?
Strange place to meet.
Wasn't sure you were gonna show.
Cobblepot Park, 7:15 p.m.
Gotta admit, part of me thought it was a prank call.
I said I'd be here, didn't I?
Good to know. So, Batman. I'll skip the obvious question. The children of Arkham seem to be your latest target. We all know their methods are extreme, but what about their message? Their leader claims that Gotham's elite have been abusing their power, often
Man,
at the
she gotta be
expense of
recording
ordinary
this, too.
citizens.
Always a reporter.
For the
I
record.
thought she owed me one.
Do you think there's any validity to what they're saying? In your opinion?
I don't want this conversation recorded.
I thought we were here for an interview.
Turn it off.
Fine. Their message is picking up traction, especially since the interview.
I need to know everything they told you.
Does no one read anymore? It was a lot of posturing and grandiose monologuing, really. We're going to purge the city of corruption, sort of thing. Not great from an investigative standpoint, but the public will eat it up. Part of the job, you know? If that's the only reason you called me, you should really just read it yourself. They aren't trying to hide their motivations. It's all out there. Clear as day.
You gave them a platform to promote themselves. You're helping them get what they want.
What they want is an end to corruption. Something I've heard you claim to support as well. Unless that's all just a rumor.
Where did you meet? How did they contact you?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm not selling out a source. Not even for Batman.
Wow.
The
beginning
circumstances
not to
of that
like this
meeting
lady
are
either.
confidential. Just like this one. I'm sure you wouldn't want me telling everyone how to get a hold of you.
You're putting the safety of everyone in Gotham at risk.
Well, if you really care about the safety of Gotham, why aren't you looking at Bruce Wayne? I still want to believe he's a good guy too, but with the information that surfaced, everyone's angry. Everyone wants him to answer for what his family did. Everyone, except for you. Why haven't you gone after him yet? No way he just slipped under your radar. But so far, no action from you against him.
I'm not here to talk about Bruce Wayne.
Look, I came here to meet you. I didn't have to do that. I'm not stupid. I know you have some connection with him. That data drive he gave me, that was from you. But you can't ignore the facts. Whether he intended to or not, his family has been stealing from innocent people for years. So, what are you gonna do about it? What is Batman doing to protect them from Bruce Wayne? The people want to know.
There are bigger threats to Gotham out there. The children of Arkham. I have to deal with them first.
You're doing what you think is right. I get it. Good luck with the children of Arkham.
Wow, this lady was
I'll be
no
sure your
hope.
message gets out.
Please, Miss Vale. Think what you want about Bruce Wayne. But I need to find the children of Arkham before they hurt anyone else.
You're right. You upheld your end. God, I could lose my job for this, but... Here. This is where we met for the interview. Just please, don't tell anyone I gave this to you.
Mission accomplished. SkyTrain Depot, Highland Line. SkyTrain Depot, 8:55 p.m.
Everything's dark, quiet. It's empty.
No sign of the children of Arkham? They may not have gone far.
They'll show eventually.
I don't doubt you. I'll continue monitoring the drone feeds from here.
Thanks. Go and have a look around. There's a body here. Likely the work of the children of Arkham. I'm gonna look around, see what they've been up to.
Let's go to the obvious. The dead body.
He's been dead for a while from the looks of it. One of the children of Arkham. Loyalty doesn't get you much with these people, does it?
Seems strange.
There's something else.
He's got some guns.
He was shot dead center. Twice. Executed.
It outlived his usefulness, I suppose.
Look at the veins. It's got pumped with some of that chemical.
This man's veins. They look like Montoya's veins after she was drugged, only they're so much worse. The same drug from the debate.
I feared we hadn't seen the last of it.
There's no puncture mark here. No entry point for an injection.
So, how did it get in his body?
Drink it? Look at these chemical barrels first.
These barrels match the shrapnel that I found at the docks.
Let's look at the map.
They've been referencing the map. Whatever they're building must hinge on it somehow. This depot is pretty centrally located.
There's a timer, time parts.
A detonation device, but it's disabled.
They must have intended to hook it up to something.
The timer is set for 27 minutes and 13 seconds.
From now?
The numbers aren't moving. Doesn't seem to be counting down yet. This is how they were timing their route. Alfred, what stations are within a 27-minute train ride from this depot?
Looking into the transportation database now. Sir, there's just one. Mercy Street Station.
It's one of the busiest places in the city. Thousands of people go in and out every hour.
That is crazy. Mercy Street Station. What are we gonna link this to? The chemicals?
Mercy Street. But how are they planning to release it?
Is there anything else on this table that I should have looked at?
What exactly are they planning to release?
So the one link I haven't done. This guy, this guy. What else can I link to? Did I miss something? Here we go. Let's look at this table. Chemistry equipment.
Someone's been practicing chemistry.
There is an empty container there.
This solvent increases dermal permeability. Looks like they ran out of the absorbing agent. Something spilled here. This is the drug they've been using. Refined. It's the same as the one given to Montoya and Harvey.
There's still some more here. SkyTrain.
This train car has been modified.
How do you mean?
Clearly the holding tank. It's empty. For now.
They're gonna put the fluids in there, of course. Transport it, and then when they get it there...
Looks like some kind of sprinkler system.
Doubtful they're planning to put out fires.
The train car is their delivery system.
Maximum coverage.
So let's link that to... Do we link it to the barrels, or do we link it to... chemicals here that spilled?
This doesn't add up.
It takes a little searching, making sure we don't miss anything. Here is chemical barrels again. Let's link the barrels. Let's see if we can link it to the train.
This wouldn't work. I need to know where their target is.
It's a train. It's a Mercy Station, whatever it said before. Let's see, link it.
The modified train car is going to be sent to Mercy Street Station.
Yes, it is. It's chemicals with the spillage.
Traces of both chemicals here. The drug is being modified here. They're changing it.
Take the empty container and link it to the dead guy.
They're manufacturing the drug so that it can be absorbed through the skin. The drug. The children of Arkham must have found a way to weaponize it. With a drug that can absorb into skin, it will affect hundreds of people at once. They're loading the modified drug into the tanks on the train cars, dispersing it through the sprinklers. The timers are set to go off just as it rolls in over the crowds.
We aren't prepared to contain something of that scale. Releasing a drug like that in so populated an area would be devastating.
They could infect the entire city if they had enough.
Good thing you reduced their supply at the construction site.
Thankfully, there wasn't enough of the chemical to mix with the rest of the stockpile of drugs.
There's a train coming. Take cover.
Just hold on.
If I'd known you were gonna make me lug this thing myself, I would have worn more comfortable shoes.
Catwoman.
Just add it to the list of your mistakes. Must be why you didn't come through on your last assignment.
We're down to our last few barrels since Batman screwed up the transfer. We'll have to make do, I guess. Okay, you two, get these mixed, loaded onto the train.
This way.
Their leader is here, with Catwoman.
Catwoman?
She's got more of that absorbing agent.
She must have a good reason for being there.
She plays whatever side meets her needs.
Currently, her needs seem to be focused on keeping all 9 of her lives.
We're done here, right?
Not yet.
No. There's no part 2 of this. I got what you wanted. I'm done.
You might as well come out, Batman. I know you're here.
That is
No
crazy.
way, I did not bring him here. I honored our deal.
Oh, I know you did. But now, you're a loose end. Surrender, Unless you'd like to see firsthand what a critical dose looks like. She joined poor Esther Cobblepot. Death might be preferable.
I know what you have planned with the Skyrim. It's not going to happen.
Then killing you both will have to be a consolation prize.
Thanks, Bats.
Train's ready! Move out!
Let's go. That hurts. Guys are like super slow.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Thanks for that
I
host,
decide
man.
when this
Appreciate you.
ends.
Jack.
You have to face the truth sometime.
I know there was more to that.
You can't protect Gotham from itself.
I wonder, this
They
guy's
lit the
scared.
fire. We're just here to stoke the flames.
Just attack him. Don't fall.
Just like the other lot.
You guys talk too much. Like all bad guys do. Both sides. He's jacking up Batman. What's going on?
So short-sighted.
Good evening, man.
Catch!
Good to see that you're on, man. Great Christmas. Nice. Surprised he still got up after getting punched like that. That ain't going nowhere. I guess we derailed your plan. I know it's corny, but I
Hang in there. Don't pass out on me.
Get up, man. Let's go.
Come on, Bats.
This guy's not happy.
Should have gone after.
Shut up.
Yeah, man. For once, I think I'm gonna agree with her.
I'm gonna
Shut
get
up.
you somewhere safe. Just stay with me.
I don't believe he's just like letting Batman and Catwoman walk out of there like that, especially after jacking me up. Selena's apartment, 11:58 p.m.
I know. Come on.
Catwoman has an apartment. Yeah, sure. Like,
stay here,
touch
okay?
His wound.
Just don't move.
Thank you.
Let me thank her, I guess.
Selina.
Don't thank me yet.
Yeah, Bruce Wayne's always had this crush on Selina Kyle.
Shit. You're lucky you were wearing that suit. You know that was stupid, right?
There she go again.
What?
Showing up at that train depot. Taking on their leader alone. Repeat after me, Bruce. I am not invincible, and painkillers do not solve the problem. You weren't gonna take them down on your own. They would have killed you.
You're one to talk.
I never pick a fight I can't win.
Come on, we ain't got time for this.
I don't think you're getting very far with a shoulder like this.
Oh, great.
You can stay here until morning. Feel like I owe you anyway. That's twice now. You just keep adding things to my list, don't you?
Selina.
I told you I don't like owing people. Probably best to lie low for now anyway. I don't want the children of Arkham finding this place. I had it handled, you know. With their leader. I had a plan. Really didn't need you swooping in and messing it up.
I was there tracking the children of Arkham. I had no idea you'd be there.
Must have been quite the surprise.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
That was gonna be my ticket out of here. One last job to get the goons off my back.
Yeah,
So much for
it didn't
that.
look like that was gonna happen.
Thanks again, Bats.
Why even stay in Gotham? You could just leave.
Trying to get rid of me?
Come on.
Tired of starting over, I guess. Oh, look who's back.
That is one ugly cat. No offense to cat
Hey,
lovers.
little one.
I don't think she likes you. Okay, she really doesn't like you.
I'm not sure I care much for her either.
Way to win her over. Cut it out.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Don't like cats. I'm a dog person.
This really hasn't been your week, has it?
You think? I lost my company, my reputation, and I find out my father was...
Just like everyone else. They've all got something to hide, Bruce. Every last one of them. Even the so-called good guys. There's always something.
I'm starting to see that for myself.
Even you have your secrets. Those things you hide from the world and won't let anyone else see.
Yeah, well, the difference is my secret doesn't hurt anybody.
Then you're better than most. You're a good man, Bruce. But good men don't lie with thieves. I know what I am. No noble intentions. Just the thrill of breaking what they say can't be broken. Knowing there's no safe I can't crack. No fortress I can't infiltrate. Proving I can.
I'm never really sure if I can trust you.
Can't say I blame you for that.
You confessing.
I've stolen from corrupt jerks like Hill, but I've taken plenty from good people, too. For what? Some shiny new toys and a crappy apartment on the edge of town? The high is nice, but it wears off.
Says he's a kleptomaniac.
Then you look around and see
Wow.
nothing. So you get back out there. Try and chase that feeling down.
It's not the same, but I know what you mean. After everything we do, everything we're capable of, coming home just feels...
Like a disappointment.
Right.
Guess you won one cat over.
I was hoping for something more than that.
Nah, he was gonna catch me twice. Remember the shoulder. So you gotta be on her terms. Yeah, his shoulder's fine.
I'll make it up to you. Do I have to do all the work myself? Or are you gonna undo this for me?
Let me help you.
It's what you do best, isn't it? Are you trying to tease me, Bats?
Is it working?
This is the part where I remind you that this is an 18+ stream. Close your eyes, jump off. Hopefully I don't need to ask anyone how old they are, because if you're not 18+, you shouldn't have been here. Appreciate you tuning in. This is End Time. You are at Drama Free Gaming, celebrating Christmas Day. And Matt, I know you're into the evening hours. Hope you had a great day. Hope everything went well with you. I'm not gonna run out. Let me wake her gently.
Hey there.
Don't want her mad at me.
Starving.
Well, I guess that means I'm making breakfast.
Wow. You even know how to work a toaster, rich kid?
I am offended.
Oh, too bad. I think there might be
Hey
bagels
Carson,
in
I
the
see you.
fridge.
Thank you for being on the stream. What's going on?
Would definitely check expiration dates on anything before you think about putting it in your
Appreciate that follow, Carson. Showing some love for the stream. Hope you're enjoying episode 3 of Batman TellTale. Alright, so we won't make breakfast, but now I guess we gotta find out who's
Bruce?
contacting us.
Morning, Alfred.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried. I hadn't heard from you. I didn't know what happened if you were...
I took a bit of a beating when I ran to the Children of Arkham.
What happened?
It's kind of a long story. I'll tell you about it when I get back.
I always fear the day you don't come home, Bruce.
I know well.
Alfred is a
Where are you,
worry
anyway?
Work.
I stayed at Selena's last night.
Oh. Well, that
I'm good, man.
certainly
I am doing
explains
well.
it.
How are you?
I really like her.
I'm sorry, are you smiling?
You can't tell if I'm smiling.
Yeah,
I know
okay.
you, sir. While you're there, this might be a good opportunity to learn more about Miss Kyle. After all, we really don't know anything about her. See what you can find lying around. If she's trustworthy, you may not have another chance.
I don't think
She let me into her home. I'm not going to go snooping around in her personal belongings.
I understand. Merely a suggestion.
Yeah.
At the very least, you can find that grapple gun of yours.
Right. That might be harder than you'd think. She doesn't share your love of organization.
Yes, well, I'll see you back at home, Bruce.
Claw device, takeout containers. None of this is interesting. Cat food dish. Let's just walk around. I think the last thing I want to do is just look around for her stuff. Where's my grapple gun?
There you are. I hope she didn't break anything.
Just take it with you. Alright. don't know how I feel about Bruce Wayne walking around in his underwear.
Vacation spots are just marks on her burglary checklist.
How y'all all doing in the stream today? Thank you for hanging out. Probably later on we're gonna play some PUBG. Played Fortnite for the first time yesterday, the Battle Royale mode, and it was pretty cool. I can see why they copied PUBG and made their own version of it.
It looks alright to me. Nothing growing, at least. At least she's got the essentials.
Bagels and cream cheese. Can't go wrong with that. Coffee for me and tea for you, right, Matt?
Harvey.
Oh, wow.
Hey, I brought breakfast. Can I come in?
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Just for a minute. I really need to talk to you. If you want me to go, I'll go. But I have to get this out. Bruce? What,
Seriously?
What are you doing here?
Have a seat, Harvey.
No! I don't need to sit down.
I spent the night here. That's it.
You... I can't believe this!
Calm down.
Don't touch me! I thought I would come here and... So stupid! God, I should have known. I should have known that you would do this to me. None of it was real anyway. God, how could you ever think it was?
None of this is about you, Harvey.
So I'm just making this up?
Yes, you are. This had nothing to do with you.
All this time being nice to Harvey, and
he will not be able to protect you.
Walk into.
And I don't need him to. Just get out of here, Harvey.
What happens when the children of Arkham come for him? You think you won't get caught in the crossfire? You can't stop them! He can't. Are you ready to die on that altar?
I believe Selina asked you to leave.
Not that easy. Leaving. Harvey couldn't get me to do it either.
This guy is cracked.
Not going anywhere!
I'm sorry.
What the hell is going on with you?
Up until now, Harvey has been weak. He's been afraid.
Oh my god.
This is the monster they all know that you are. Embrace it. No. Oh God, this is what you wanted to see, isn't it, huh? The freak!
Harvey.
Yeah.
All right, now you've got 2 seconds.
That shoulder looks really good.
Harvey won't be pushed around anymore. No, he's gonna make them pay. Everyone who thought they could hurt him and get away with it. Starting with you. Both of you!
You're gonna pick that up.
Who am I?
This isn't you. Just calm down!
Shut up!
Jesus, Harvey.
Of course, gotta be fair about this. Can't play favorites. They both deserve it, one way or another.
Flip the coin and
How
see
about
what he
we
does?
flip for it?
This isn't funny.
No, it really isn't. Selina, looks like you're first. Yeah, always getting in the middle of things.
This, huh?
Stay the hell away from me.
The call's already been made!
Harvey!
Are you serious?
Bruce!
What's up with the controller? New batteries.
No! I don't want to hurt you! This isn't... They turned their backs on you!
You got a knife, man. Watch it.
Harvey, put the knife down.
Selina!
Dude, get it together.
He's
Let's
gonna
go.
hurt someone. We can take him out. Have you lost your mind?
No.
Wear him out.
Harvey! You need to calm down.
What are you doing?
No going back now.
Oh, psych. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Running
Come on,
into
Harvey, that's enough.
I don't quit.
Oh, God. Please. I don't want to be alone, Bruce. Please, not with him.
Guy's cracked, man. Time up.
But I can't.
Put him in the funny bin.
Oh, God, I can't listen to him.
You're not alone. We're right here.
Okay, I am. I am. It's
Still
my
being
fault.
nice to this guy. Unbelievable.
Harvey, don't.
Bruce, I don't think we can help him. Not on our own.
It's just me. It's just me. It's just me. It's just me.
I think maybe you're right.
There's nothing we can do for him now.
Let me call someone.
I know I messed it all up.
He
You
is
don't have
cracked.
to go off with your tail between your legs. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Harvey!
So much for this place. I'm not gonna stick around and wait for him to come back. Thought it would be a while before I had to move again.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you need
It's
to
not
leave.
safe to stay here.
And I'm not sure I'm gonna find another place with this kind of private access. Ugh. Maybe I'll live on a boat. Kidding. Yeah. That means you too. We won't go far. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
sure. Why not? Stay at Wayne Manor.
You should come stay with me.
I don't know.
Wow,
There's
roast
plenty of
beef.
space. Alfred could set up a guest room
Nice.
for you.
We're prepping dinner now,
I'll
so
think about it.
hopefully it'll be done here in about an hour or so, because I am hungry.
Great.
What was that about?
I'm supposed to announce my resignation at a press event today. Somehow try to appear happy that Oswald Cobblepot is taking my job.
Sounds like an opportunity.
How do you mean?
They screwed you out of your own company. You have all this information that could bring them down, and they're handing you a live mic. So use it. Don't be their puppet.
I need to warn everybody about the children of Arkham. They have big plans for Gotham.
Hopefully they'll listen. You better get going. I've got some packing to do.
The offer still stands.
Sounding better and better by the minute.
Moving Catwoman into the manor. Yeah, it was probably dumb to extend her that invitation, but why not? Let's make it fun.
I'm sorry about all this, Bruce. We've prepared a brief damage control statement to make this easier.
Oh, wow,
After I introduce you, all you'll have to do is read what's on the teleprompter.
And then I
Prescribed
can take it from there.
Sure.
Got my little coronation speech just waiting.
And please, Bruce, try to be on your best behavior.
The very best. Wouldn't want to bring any more shame to the Wayne family name, now would we?
How do I know that Cobblepot's gonna stick to
I
his
know
speech?
it's unfair to ask this of you, but please, right now, your reputation, your entire legacy, depends on your cooperation. Get through today,
What do you think?
and
Should
I
I
can help
cooperate
you.
or not?
I can convince the board to bring you back. It might not be CEO, but it will be something. A step to regaining what you're being forced to give up.
I'm gonna stay quiet.
This is what is best for
Haven't decided
Gotham.
yet.
Hopefully, you find your voice at the podium.
Bruce, what's your opinion of the Shiner? Regina wanted me to cover it up with makeup. She doesn't think it looks very dignified. But here I think it's a fine display of what the moral high ground looks like.
Mr. Cobblepot,
All in good fun, honestly. A thrown punch is just water under the bridge. Right, Bruce? Boys are just being boys and all of that. No hurt feelings, I'm sure.
I don't know, the black eye's a good look for you, Oz.
Really?
Yeah. Shows off just how delightfully punchable that face of yours really is.
Bruce! It's time. Bruce, I'm going to introduce you and then you're on. Please,
This lady, man, she
stick
gotta get
to
out
the
way.
teleprompter.
I know they just want to ruin Bruce.
Good
Wayne
morning,
Enterprise.
everyone. And thank
cool.
you for being here. Wayne Enterprises has always taken its role in the community very seriously.
Isn't it funny? How everything I said to you in the park has come true. Me, taking everything that's yours. And that's not even a punchline. No, dear. Not even close. No one's gonna follow you around and take pictures now.
You're just a pawn, Oswald. And everyone knows that pawns are meant to be sacrificed.
Perhaps. But at least I get the joy of watching your shocking and surprising descent first.
Something's gonna go down.
This
here.
is
I
just
don't
a
trust
first
this dude.
step towards making things right. Soon enough, it'll be Cobblepot Industries, Cobblepot Medical, and Cobblepot Tech on tops of buildings, and you, Waynes, will be what you should have been all along. A forgotten footnote. Cobblepot will come to mean the future of Gotham. And Wayne will be a story no one wants to hear.
What the Waynes built would not have been possible without the Cobblepots, Oswald. I suppose you deserve it as much as I do.
Bloody right I do. Glad you're coming around to my way of thinking.
Yeah, I'll make him think that.
I forgot to mention, I did some digging, and you know how old Hill admitted he had your mom and dad killed? I found out why he did it. Oh yeah, and I'll tell you the story, but only if you say, pretty please.
Man.
It's quite the page, Turner. I'm sure you're just dying to hear it.
Nah,
I don't need to know why. Hill had them killed. That's all that matters.
Well, I certainly didn't expect that.
Yeah, right.
But suit yourself. Now you'll never know what part your mum played in it.
And now, Bruce Wayne would like to say a few words.
Like I'm gonna
Remember,
get the truth from the
enjoy
lying
yourself,
serpent.
Bruce.
That's
After
never
all,
happening.
you never know how much time you really have left.
Focus, Bruce. Focus.
I'm stepping down from my position as CEO of Wayne Enterprises. But I am not doing so voluntarily. The board of Wayne Enterprises has voted me out, at a meeting I was not invited to attend. I know what my father did. I know how much he hurt you, but I am nothing like him. His actions are his own.
Stop trying to save face.
I worry for the future of Wayne Enterprises. The decisions made in the next few days will be critical in shaping what that future will be.
Careful, Bruce.
Yeah, I'm not excited to announce Cobblepot.
My so-called replacement, Oswald Cobblepot, is a criminal, not a businessman. His entire history has been fake.
Very
Oh
funny,
my
Bruce.
God.
No joke between friends. Security.
Step back, Mr. Wayne.
That was quite a show you put on, Bruce.
Yes.
My apologies, folks. Please forgive me, Mr. Wayne.
I'll give Vicky
Everyone.
Vale a
I, for
one-on-one
one,
interview
completely
now.
understand.
Here she comes.
Nice
After all,
statement.
he has worked
The press seemed to eat it up.
build Wayne
I rather
Enterprises
enjoyed it
into the
myself.
building we see behind
Not
us
that it'll
now.
change anything.
Must be
We can
quite
talk about it later.
to let
Later?
your life
No. This needs to happen right now.
It's not an easy thing, seeing something you've come to have as your identity.
Dropped your pen.
Very self.
That's not...
taken over by a
Oh.
I should know.
Oh, she injected me with something.
I'm sure some of you remember
Are you
the
serious?
You feel that?
Now it's
That's the
about
drug taking
spirit
hold of you.
and forgotten.
You're with the children of Arkham.
No. I am the children of Arkham.
Something that that has affected...
I think it's time I knew my real name.
I am Lady Arkham.
And you already know the Penguin. Look at him up there, taking everything that should belong to you.
Matt, did you know
Mocking
this?
The smug, insignificant bastard. He thinks he can get away with it, because none of them know who he really is. They wouldn't believe you if you told them.
And if we could just get one more round of applause for our friend, the man of the hour, Bruce Wayne!
What? And you ain't warned me.
Ouch, someone's a little touchy, it seems.
It would be so easy to get rid of him. Who else will deliver justice?
Wow. And that's how it's going to end. Episode 3 of the New World Order. And Matt in the chat didn't spoil it. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you for not spoiling it. That was awesome. Wow. Didn't see that coming. Wow. Nice. Man, you know, I heard before playing this episode that episode 3 was really good. And that there is a cliffhanger. That was awesome. So let's see these decisions and the percentages. It says, did you help Montoya or Mayor Dent? You and 60.8% of players chose to back up Montoya and let Harvey face danger alone. I think that's been consistent with me. Harvey pretty much had to figure it out for himself. Did you punch Oswald? You and 32% of players were provoked into striking Oswald. Wow, 68% didn't hit him. I almost hit him twice. Let's go on to the next one. Did you ask Lucius to stay at Wayne Enterprises or come work for you? I told him to stay as an inside man. Yep, the majority, 65.4% chose that, and I agree. Did you romance Selena? Of course, 90.4%. And then Harvey had to walk in on us while we were yet in our underwear. Did we beat up Harvey or we take it easy on him? Yeah, we took it easy on him. Poor fool. He's already cracked. They want to add insult to injury, so. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 3, New World Order, Batman TellTale. Appreciate you hanging out with me. I will be jumping off of the stream now. Been on for about an hour and 45 minutes. Gonna enjoy myself, taking a break, probably get something to eat. But I'll probably jump back on a little bit later on and maybe stream some PUBG or some Fortnite, which I actually tried playing last night for the first time with my nephew, out of all people. So again, thank you for joining. This is Zen Time. This is Drama Free Gaming. Thank you for showing some love on the stream, for those follows, and I will catch you at another time. Take care.